Hey guys, HotRod08 here, and welcome to Support Tier List for patch 8.9, where I cover the statistics of who the best and worst champions are for each patch, as well as going over what champion has climbed and dropped the most in win rate from the last patch. Now, before we get into the video, I need to inform you guys these statistics are based on Platinum and above players, and I'm only covering support champions that have at least a 1% play rate in the support role for this current patch. Now, let's get started. Kicking off this tier list, we're going to start off with the top 3 best support champions for patch 8.9, and in third place we have Sona with a current win rate of 51.70%. With Enchanter support still being the meta, Sona has a spot well fit for her. With a play rate increase from 2.60% from last patch to 3.23% this patch, people are picking up to the fact that she is in a good position. She also only has a current ban rate of 0.04%, placing her at the second lowest ban support champion in the game. If you want to play a champion that scales well into the late game, has a low pick rate, and a very low ban rate, Sona is a good choice to look at. In second place, we have Nami with a current win rate of 52.68%. For a while now, Nami's been at a pretty good state with a current 0 to 20 minute win rate of a really good 54.75%. Watch out though, as if you don't win the game early, her 40 plus minute win rate drops down to 50.66%, which is still not bad by any means, but becomes more of a coin toss if you can't end the game early. If you're looking for an Enchanter support to win you through the laning phase and win you the game with a snowball, Nami is the champion you should be looking at. And in our first place position, back to the top of the support win rates, is Janna, who is currently holding a win rate of 52.82%. Having only a 50.25% win rate between 0 to 20 minutes, but jumping up all the way to 53.74% by the time you get to 25 to 30 minutes in the game, she's the girl you want if you like team fighting within the mid game. Holding a win rate at 53.84% for people who have only played 1 to 50 games of ranked with her, she is an easy pickup as a support champion. If you ever wanted to give her a try, now is definitely the time to do it. Now that we've talked about the winners of the tier list, let's move on to the losers. In third place of bad picks, we have Karma, who has a current win rate of 47.19%. Now, Karma has been in a relatively bad position for a while now, holding under a 47.5% win rate in all of the last 5 patches. If you do really like her though, she does currently hold a win rate of 53.03% if you have played over 150 games with her. So she does take a lot of love and patience to be good with, but overall, unless you are an avid fan of Karma, she is not worth the pickup currently. In second place, we have Thresh, who currently has a 46.79% win rate. When it comes to the win rates, Thresh is in a generally bad position just because he is a rather difficult champion to play, but once you have over 50 games played with him, his win rate jumps up to 53.68%. Even with experience though, his win rate has been dropping overall within the last 5 patches, as his graph shows him dropping 0.98% ever since patch 8.5. If you want to carry yourself in ranked, Thresh can still work out for you, but you really need to put the time and effort into him first in order for it to work out. And finally, the worst support champion of patch 8.9 is Tahm Kench, who currently has a win rate of only 45.88%, even lower than patch 8.8, which he had a win rate of 46.04%. After the nerfs that hit him for patch 8.8, he is going to struggle really hard until something major happens within the meta, as it doesn't fit him well, and Tahm Kench requires more coordination with his team than other supports to pull off well. Holding a mid-game win rate of 44.41% is absolutely devastating to his success. Unless you are already well skilled with Tahm Kench and are playing in duos to coordinate his ults and abilities, I do not recommend Tahm Kench in this patch. Lastly, we're going to talk about the champions who have risen and fallen the most in this current patch, and the greatest gain in win rate goes to Lux, who has risen 11 positions from the last patch and now has a win rate of 50.86%. The overall basic ability buffs that Lux received in patch 8.8, as well as her ultimate buffs she received in patch 8.7, has really helped her become a viable support champion, as well as a mid-mage. With her play rate shooting up to 2.61%, people are catching on to Lux being in a really good state now. And we can't end this tier list without talking about the greatest fall within this patch, and that sad honor goes to Thresh again, dropping 6 positions from the last patch and still holds his win rate of 46.79%. With Thresh having the highest play rate of 10.47% out of all supports, it's quite interesting to see him in such a bad position overall. And that's it for the support tier list for patch 8.9. If you enjoyed this video and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider, as I'm releasing multiple support-focused League of Legends content videos on a weekly basis. Please like this video as it really helps my video ratings, and if you haven't hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button, hit that bell so you can be updated on the latest videos whenever I release them. Also, I have just started up a new Patreon for my channel. If you are a huge fan of the channel, I urge you to take a look at the different perks of being a Patreoner, ranging from supporting the channel for just $1 and having your name put at the end of every video when I get up to 3 patrons, all the way up to having me as a friend on League of Legends and having me review your games and putting them up on my channel. Rather than that, you guys have a great day today. Thanks much.